so pissed off right now. Karen and her entitled troublemaking friends have bothered me and my family for the last time. Not only that, but they don't respect anyone whatsoever. They claim they own everything, when in fact they do not. And throw childish tantrums at public places, which only reminds me of how I used to behave. Boy, I just wish there was some way I could get back at all of them, and teach them a lesson about being entitled.
Hi Dave, is there something wrong? Why do you look so upset?
Oh, hey Catherine. It's nothing, I'm just upset about Karen and her troublemaking friends.
Ugh, oh no. I don't blame you at all. Whenever we go out in public places when she or her friends are around, we constantly have to put up with their childish and entitled behavior. Honestly, I'm getting sick and tired of it.
Me too. The only thing I'm thinking about right now is a way to get back at those entitled chickens. But what could I possibly do? Wait, chickens, that's it. I got the perfect idea, but it might sound too much.
Really? What's your idea, Dave?
Well, you know how those troublemakers love to watch baby shows all the time. Almost as much as I do.
Of course I do, Dave. I remember babysitting 2 of the troublemakers, and they wouldn't stop throwing tantrums at me, simply because I told them they were too old for baby shows.
Well, I was thinking we could find a way to scare them by showing them dark versions of their favorite baby show characters, and then pretending to be scary versions of set characters.
You mean like one of those lost episodes that I've been hearing all over the internet?
Exactly, Catherine.
That sounds like a crazy idea, Dave. But I like it. Dave, I can't believe I'm saying this, but count me in. So, where should we start with this big prank of yours?
I think I know just the thing, but first I got to get to a phone.
That shower felt great. It was just what I needed after that long day at the principal's office. That's my phone. I wonder who could be calling me. Hello?
Hello, is this Miss Morgan?
Why, yes it is. Wait, I recognize this voice. Dave the childish dad?
Yup, that's me. Or at least I used to be the childish dad, until I started improving my behavior.
I know, I heard. I saw that nursery rhyme made it for your new YouTube channel. It was awesome. Let me say that it's a real honor to be starting things over with you and your family.
Thank you so much for that, and I'm glad to hear that you've given up your entitled ways. Anyways, do you have the time, Miss Morgan? Because there's something really important that I want to talk with you about.
Sure, Dave, but I just came out of the shower, so just give me a minute to get my clothes on, and I'll call you right back. Alright, Dave, what is it that you want to talk to me about?
Well, you obviously know about Karen, Orthur, Larry Loud, and Taryn, the 4 entitled troublemakers that you used to hang out with.
Ugh, of course I remember them. In fact, I actually regret hanging out with them, because they've never done anything good for me. They even tried to force me to go back to my entitled ways, when it obviously never going to happen.
Yeah, I can see that. They surely don't have any respect for anyone at all. Which is why I have the perfect plan to teach them a lesson they'll never forget.
Really? I'd like to hear it.
Well, you know that if there's anything that these troublemakers like more than complaining to managers, acting entitled, getting everything they want, it would be watching baby shows. So I'm going to get some people, mostly family members of mine, to play scary versions of their favorite baby show characters.
Wow.
Wait, that's not all. We're also going to have the troublemakers watch scary, lost episodes of their favorite baby shows, and that will be the time that we will strike. So, I was thinking, maybe you would like to play the role of a previous victim, who had an encounter with these monsters, and nearly died, but ultimately dies after Karen watches the episodes.
That sounds really scary, Dave. But I think I like the idea, so when should I come over to your house and discuss this further?
Let's say how about 12:30 p.m. tomorrow, since it's a Saturday, and we will see if we could put my ultimate prank into action on Sunday. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan, Dave. In that case, I will see you and your family tomorrow then. Have a good night.
You too, Miss Morgan. It was great talking to you. I better go tell Catherine the news. Hey Catherine, I have great news for you.
What is it, Dave?
I just got off the phone with Miss Morgan, and she said that she wants to join in on our plan too.
Really? That's great news, Dave. We can always use a few more actors.
So, what are you doing, Catherine?
I am actually about to call someone about our huge prank, because I actually know a former troublemaker who might like to join in with us.
Alright, time I make the family dinner for tonight. I wonder who could be calling me at this time. Hello, who is this?
Hello, Mrs. Reed, it's Catherine.
Oh, hello Catherine, long time no see. How have you been doing with life, especially with your husband?
Dave is doing just fine. In fact, he's been improving his behavior, and doesn't act as childish as he did back then.
That's really great to hear.
What about with your family, even Joseph?
Joseph has been improving his behavior as well, and he doesn't misbehave as much in public places. In fact, he's been very cooperative with us, and has been doing better in school.
I am so glad to hear that. And speaking of your family, may I speak with your daughter DW?
Why, of course. I was about to make dinner, so I'll get her down here right now. DW, can you come down here for a minute? There's someone on the phone who would like to talk to you.
Okay, Mom, I'll be down there in a minute.
Here, phone for you.
Hello.
Hello DW, remember me?
Of course I do. You're Catherine, Childish Dad's wife?
Yes, you're right. But my husband doesn't act childish anymore, especially since he's been improving his behavior.
I know, I heard, and it's great to hear that your husband has been improving himself.
Thank you for saying that.
So anyways, what did you need to talk to me about, Catherine?
Well, do you remember Karen and all her entitled friends who cause trouble almost everywhere they go?
Ugh, of course I do. I remember I used to be friends with them. But after realizing my wrongdoings, I instantly regretted hanging out with them, and they could not accept that. They even tried to force me to rejoin them, when I'll never, not in a million years. Just the thought of them even still around, just makes me want to pull my hair out.
Oh, I am so sorry you feel that way, DW. All these people do is make people's lives difficult. But here's the great news. My husband actually came up with a way of getting payback at them.
Really? I'd like to hear it.
You obviously know for a fact that more than anything, these entitled people love to watch baby shows almost all the time and every day.
Sure I do, but what about that?
Well, my husband had a plan to scare those troublemakers by giving them lost episodes of their favorite shows and then dressing up as scary versions of the baby show characters and haunting them. So, I was thinking maybe you could help me monitor the whole thing and record it. It's the ultimate prank. What do you say, DW?
That sounds like the scariest thing I've ever heard in my life. But I love this idea. In fact, I should probably get my little brother in on this. I think he'll like this too, especially since he used to be a troublemaker himself.
That's fine, we could always use some extra guests to our little party.
So when do you want me and Joseph over at your house?
Well, we're going to prepare for this prank tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m., and we'll put our prank into action on Sunday.
Sounds like a plan. In that case, I'll see you and your family tomorrow. Have a good night, Catherine.
You too, DW, and enjoy your dinner with your family.
So, who were you talking to, babe?
I was actually talking to DW Reed. She used to be a troublemaker herself, but not anymore. She said that she wants in on our prank too, along with her youngest brother Joseph.
That's awesome. I remember you talking about her a few times, and I've been hearing that Joseph has been improving his behavior, so that's great news too. Man, I can't wait to tell the kids about our big plan.
Speaking of the kids, where are Brian and Emma? They were supposed to be here 12 minutes ago, and it's 2:56.
I hear a bus parking. I think Brian and Emma are finally home. I'll go and open the door for them.
We're home.
Oh, hey Dad, thanks for opening the door for us.
Why, you're welcome, Brian. I want you kids to come into the dining room. There's something important we need to talk about with your mother.
So, what is it that you need to talk to us about, Mom and Dad?
Is it about our grades in school? Because we've been doing just fine.
No, it's not about that. In fact, it's something way better. Your father actually has an idea of getting back at the entitled canon troublemakers we've been dealing with, but it sounds a little crazy.
Really? I'd like to hear it.
I'm always okay with crazy, so let's hear it.
Well, you know that more than anything, these troublemakers love to watch baby shows almost every day.
Yes, almost like you do all the time, Dad. But what about that?
Well, since they love baby shows so much, I was thinking of pulling an ultimate prank on them. We can give them lost episodes of their favorite shows, and then me and others can pretend to be scary versions of those characters to scare and haunt them.
Wow, that sounds like one of the scariest ideas I've ever heard, Dad. But I like the sound of it. What about you, brother?
I couldn't agree more, sis. This sounds scary but exciting at the same time.
I know, your father and I have already called up a few people we know who would like to join in on our plan.
That's right, it's going to be the ultimate prank of all time.
Wait, Dad, where exactly are you going to find these lost episodes you're talking about?
You can leave that to me, Brian. I think I know someone whose dad is a cop.
Yes, nothing but a relaxing game of Minecraft. It's just what I needed after a long day at school. Somebody is calling me? I wonder who it could be. Hello, who is this?
Hi, Kelly, it's Emma.
Oh, sup Emma, how's it going with your family?
My family is doing wonderful, especially since my dad has been improving his behavior.
That's really great to hear. So what do you want to talk about?
Well, it's actually about your entitled mother.
What about her? I'm honestly sick and tired of her acting entitled to everything around her, and I'm especially sick of her talking about me going back to her, when it's never going to happen. She talks about me like she wants to kidnap me or something.
I know, right? I seriously can't stand her or her friends talking bad about others. Which is why, we're going to pull the ultimate prank on her and her friends.
A prank, you say? What kind of prank?
Well, it's actually more of a scare prank. We're going to give Karen and her friends some lost episodes of their favorite baby shows, and then my dad, and a couple of people who will be in on this will dress up as scary versions of the baby show characters. They will think that the episodes are cursed, and we will be scaring and haunting them.
Whoa, that sounds like the scariest thing I've ever heard, Emma. But I love this idea. I would definitely like to see my mom so terrified, she'll be peeing her pants. So, where are you going to find these lost episodes?
Well, that's exactly what we need you for. I hear rumors that there is a black market somewhere in TheGoAnimate City, and I heard your dad is a police officer. So I was thinking that you could get your father to investigate the black market, and see if it will have maybe some scary VHS tapes, perhaps even some scary games too.
That doesn't sound too much of a bad idea, Emma, but I'm going to see if Dad will agree to this.
That's fine, take your time.
You know, there's actually a role I'd like to play in this prank too.
Really? And what's that, Kelly?
I have a Grim Reaper costume in my closet that my dad bought me for Halloween, so I was thinking I could play the role of the Grim Reaper and act like I am coming after Mom. Even tell her some encrypted messages.
Wow, that sounds like an awesome idea, Kelly. I can't wait to see how that works out when we put our prank into action on Sunday. My family and I will start preparing everything tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Don't be late, and good luck getting those lost episodes from the black market.
All right, Emma, you have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You too, Kelly. I'm going to tell Mom and Dad about this.
I'm going to check the closet and see if I still have my Grim Reaper costume. Ah, here it is, my Grim Reaper costume. This is perfect. I better go tell Dad about the big plan. Hey Dad, can I talk to you for a second?
Why, of course you can, Kelly, but why do you have your Grim Reaper costume?
That's just what I'm about to tell you. I just got off the phone with Emma. Her father has a plan to get revenge on those troublemakers, including my mom.
As long as it doesn't involve anything violent, I'd like to hear it. Wow. A prank, you say? It does sound a little insane. But I'm honestly sick and tired of dealing with your troublemaking mother on a daily basis, so I'm in. Now, where are we going to find these lost episodes you speak of?
Emma told me that she's heard of a black market in GoAnimate City. Starting tomorrow, I think it's time we do a little police investigation.
I just got off the phone with Taurus. He said he's really good with special effects. He's more than willing to make our prank horrific as possible.
Awesome, it seems like we have our whole party for tomorrow then.
Not quite. I think there's just one more guest that I would like to invite.
Alright, I'd better get this pizza over to the house before the 30-minute mark. Just a little further, the location should be just around the corner. I take it this is the right place? Yup, this is the right address, and just in time too, only 25 minutes, that should be a new record for me. Hello, here is the pizza you ordered.
Wow, thank you so much, ma'am. This is going to be exciting.
Not so fast. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, that's right. Here's the money for this, $75.
Thank you so much. You have a nice night, sir, and enjoy your party.
You too, madam. Hey everyone, the pizza is here.
Phew, yet another delivery successful, and the best part is it was all under 25 minutes. What a new record. I'd better get back to the pizzeria. I believe it's almost quitting time for me. I'm back, Mr. Greco.
Ah, Julie, how did the delivery went?
It went well, boss. I delivered the pizza in less than 25 minutes and here is the money, $75.
Thank you so much. And 25 minutes you say? Last delivery it was 28 minutes. That must be a new record for you.
I know, right? I am so on a roll today. Well, my shift is over. I best be heading home. Have a nice night, boss.
Wait, Julie. You almost forgot your paycheck.
Oh, right. My bad. Thanks, Mr. Greco.
Anytime, Miss Johnson. You have a nice night as well, and I'll see you next Monday.
Ah, all in a day's work. Oh, someone is calling me. I wonder who that could be. Hello?
Hey sis, how's it going?
Oh, hey big brother, I'm doing just fine. I just got out of work delivering pizzas. And I just delivered a pizza in 25 minutes.
Wow, really? That's a new record for you, sis. Congratulations.
Thanks, bro.
Anyways, I have something really important to tell you, sis. I think you'll really like it.
Of course. Tell me anything.
Do you know, or heard of Karen and her entitled friends Orthur, Larry Loud, and Taryn?
Ugh, of course I do. In fact, I recently had a run-in with Karen at Walmart. When I was at the checkout, she pushed me, cut me in line, and even flipped the bird at me.
She did what? Oh my god, I can't believe she did that to you. Nobody messes with my family like that and gets away with it.
Exactly. So do you have some kind of plan to get payback at her and her friends for their demeanor?
I do, and a lot of people are getting involved with it. We're actually going to dress up as scary versions of baby show characters and scare them. It will be the ultimate prank. I think you'll make a great monster for this.
You know, that sounds like the perfect prank, Dave. Even though it sounds too scary, I'm all in it. So when does this prank of yours begin?
Well, we'll start preparing the prank tomorrow at 12:30 p.m., and then Sunday is when we put it all into action.
Sounds good, Dave. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow then, and have a good night. I need to get home and take a shower.
You too, sis. I'll see you tomorrow as well. Okay, Julia's joining us too. I think that should be it for our little party.
Good, I think we have more than enough people. Man, I cannot wait until tomorrow, when we start preparing this.
I agree with you, Brian. I can't wait to see the look on all the faces of those troublemakers, when we see at least one of them pee their pants.
Ha 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 ha. I know, I agree with you kids. I'm just as excited as all of you are. But for now, we should all eat dinner and go to bed.
Kelly, wake up.
Huh? Oh, Dad?
It's time to get to work. Are you ready?
Not quite, just one more thing. Now I'm ready. Let's do this.
Now that's my little deputy. Now let's get into the police car and find this black market. I don't see a black market anywhere.
Wait, Dad, I see a strange road in between two buildings, and it looks suspicious. Try going there.
Now, this must be where the black market is. I've never seen this part of TheGoAnimator City before.
I agree, it looks kind of scary here.
Don't worry, Kelly, I'm going to go out there to the black market and get those lost episodes and media, but I want you to stay in the car till I get back.
Okay, Dad.
And you should probably be aware that there are walkie-talkies here in the car. I'm going to take one, and in case you're in trouble, just speak into it and give me a holler, alright?
Okay, Dad, I will, and good luck getting those tapes and media.
Oh boy, a customer.
Yeah, can it? I'm in the market for some lost media.
Wow, talk about an attitude, I like it. Okay, I'll see what I have in store for you. Here, how does this sound?
Does this box have VHS tapes inside of it?
Yes, it has lost episodes of baby shows, and even lost bootlegged video games that were never released to the public. We stole these from the companies that made them. That'll be $100, sir.
Here is the $100. Now, would you mind helping me get this in the car?
Of course, anything for a loyal customer. Wait, why are we at a police car?
Surprise! Hands behind your back, you're under arrest for selling illegal products.
Dang it, I can't believe I actually fell for this. How did I not see this coming?
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law, if you give up that right.
Now that's my little girl, and as for that $100 I gave you, I'll be taking that back. But we will keep the lost media, because someone else has special planned with them. And Kelly, after I drop this guy off at the station, we'll take these pieces of media home, but I don't want you to be watching them, got it?
Yes, Daddy. Thanks for the ride again, Daddy.
No problem, Kelly, and remember what I said, that once your prank is over you must destroy them at all costs.
Yes, I remember. See you later, Daddy.
Kelly. You're finally here. I saw you coming.
Hey, Emma. Glad to see you.
I presume this must be the box of those lost episodes?
Yes, my dad told me that this box contains lost episodes of baby shows and bootlegged video games that were never released to the public. And I think we should know why.
Wow. This is just perfect. I can't wait until tomorrow, when we pull this ultimate prank.
Me neither. So, are the other guests here yet?
Not yet. Oh wait, I think I see them coming here right now.
Wait, Miss Morgan? I didn't know you were coming over.
I should be saying the same thing to you Tories. I was called here by Dave.
What a coincidence. I was called here by his son.
DW and Joseph are here too?
And Kelly is here as well?
Hi everybody, nice to meet all of you.
Man, I didn't think the Johnson family would invite this many people. I mean, is this turning into a party? Everyone has boxes and everything. Maybe I should have brought a large pizza with me.
A pizza sounds good right about now.
I understand that all of you are surprised, excited, and probably have a lot on your minds right now. But we need to focus on preparing the ultimate prank.
Agreed. So do we have everybody here?
Not quite. We still have one more person coming, and she should be here any minute.
I see a car coming this way.
Hello everybody, I'm finally here.
Hello, Aunt Julie, glad to see you were able to make it.
Wait, did you just call her Aunt Julie?
That's right, I'm Dave's younger sister. Nice to meet you, young man.
It's nice to meet you too. My name is Joseph, Joseph Christopher Reed.
You know, my brother has told some things about you, Joseph, and I heard you used to be an entitled troublemaker.
I was, but not anymore, since I've been learning from my mistakes and improving my behavior.
And you must be Joseph's oldest sister, Dora Winifred Reed, I presume?
Yes, that's me, but I prefer being called DW. I used to be a troublemaker as well, but not anymore, and I've gotten along with my two other siblings a lot better.
And who are you two over there?
I'm Taurus. I used to be a troublemaker myself. In fact, I used to live with Karen and her friends, until I've realized my actions. Afterwards I moved back in with my family.
And I'm Miss Morgan. One used to be a high school teacher, but turned entitled and got terminated. I was even an entitled manager at many public places. I got terminated from them as well, but I ultimately realized my actions, and now I am currently a principal at Lakewood Elementary.
Wow, some party this is turning out to be.
I know, right? If there's one thing everybody has in common, they all used to be troublemakers. Well, now that everybody's here, I'm going to get my father, and we can start preparations for the prank.
Wow, awesome. I see that everybody is here. Julie, Kelly, DW, Joseph, Miss Morgan, and even Terrace.
Nice to see your big brother. I was going to get Stephen over. I called him, and he said he was too busy with his job as a life driver. I also figured that after that little Halloween prank we pulled on him last year, he wouldn't really do well with this sort of thing.
That's okay, sis. I'm pretty sure we have more than enough members of our party.
Agreed.
So, as for you three, Kelly, DW, and Terrace, are in each of your boxes.
I brought the lost VHS tapes of baby shows and bootlegged video games that were never released to the public. In the box is also my Grim Reaper costume I wore for Halloween.
I brought my parents' old surveillance cameras, so that we can record the whole prank, and monitor everything. I even brought my laptop with me.
And I brought my special effect devices. I mostly only use them for when I plan parties, or any special occasion. But this occasion certainly feels special.
Wow, I can't believe it. We're all right on schedule. Alright, so right now, we all have the specific role to play, and as the leader of this prank, I'll be giving the roles. And last but not least, you can go in the kitchen and Terrace, you can go with Catherine and DW, and set up your special effects. DW, with those surveillance cameras, you can go with Catherine to Karen's house, and set up those cameras wherever spot in the place is perfect.
Consider it done, sir.
I could really use a little help with creating the costumes of the evil baby show characters.
You know, Dave, I've had a few experiences with making character suits. Maybe I can help.
Same here. When I was a troublemaker, I've made a character suit once before, and I'm really good with tools.
Really? Well, in that case, Miss Morgan and Joseph, you two can come with me to the garage, and help me make the suits.
Wait, Dave, what about me?
Oh right, Kelly, after Miss Morgan is done helping me with the suits, you can help put her makeup on for her role. In the meantime, you can practice on being the Grim Reaper.
Alright, not a bad idea, I'll be waiting.
And last but not least, you, Terrace, you can go with DW and Catherine to Karen's house and not only help them set up the cameras, but also set up your special effects.
You got it, Dave. Alright then, let's get this party started.
Alright, are you two ready?
Let's do this.
I'm sure Julie wouldn't mind if we borrow her car for a moment.
Relax, you two, it's just a toy.
I see Karen's house up ahead.
Yes, DW, I see it too, and it looks like she's about to leave with her friends. We should make sure that neither of them see us.
Right, Terrace.
So everyone, since we're all here, and since tomorrow is the start of the weekend, I was thinking we should all go for a huge night out together.
Really?
Of course, in fact, we'll get to do whatever we want. We'll go to many public places and complain to store managers, go to Chuck E. Cheese's and play some games and eat pizza, even go to some concerts featuring our favorite baby show characters. And maybe afterwards, to end the night off, we can go to a bar and drink until one of us gets wasted. How does all that sound?
That sounds like one of the greatest ideas ever, Karen. In fact, we should be doing some things like this all the time.
I couldn't agree more, Taryn. I'm always in the mood to do all those things every day.
Yay, 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 yay. I can't wait for our night out. This is going to be so much fun.
My God, just look at those entitled chickens. Just by looking at them makes me sick.
All right, everyone, what are we waiting for? Let's get into the car and get this day out started.
DW, I see you have headphones and some microphone on you. Were you recording the whole thing?
Yes, I was. In fact, I heard Karen telling her friends that they're going to have a long day out, possibly until nighttime.
Oh, well, that's perfect to hear. That means we have plenty of time to set up the cameras and special effects for your prank.
Well, in that case, let's step out of the car and start setting things up.
Alright, Terrace, you go into the house and find whatever spot you can to set up your special effects. DW and I will set up the cameras here in the front yard and catch up to you.
You got it, Mrs. Johnson.
And as for you, DW, you and I can get started on putting up those cameras.
Yes, of course, Catherine, and using something called Vyond logic, we should be able to get all this done within an hour.
Excellent, now let's move on to the rest of the outside house, and then we'll go inside and meet up with Terrace to set up the inside cameras.
Putting a fog machine inside the closet is a wonderful special effect for smoke. I sure can't wait for how this prank turns out. What makes this better is that I have the remote control to activate some of the devices. Well, I better get on with setting up the rest of the special effects.
Wow, I can't believe we all actually did it.
I actually can't believe I was right. All the cameras in and around the house have been set up in less than an hour.
Same for my special effects. I even have remote control to activate each of them.
That's great to hear, Terrace.
Oh boy, I can't wait until tomorrow for when we record this prank of yours, Catherine. I really would like to see this prank go viral when we post this on the internet.
Me neither, DW. In fact, we should all get into the car and head on back to my house before Karen and her friends come back. I'm sure Dave and the others are almost done setting up their things by now. Dave, Julie, everyone, we're back. So how is everything working on your ends?
Welcome back, guys. Whoa, relax, it's just us.
Yeah, these are just the costumes we made while you three were gone.
Dave, Julie, and Joseph.
Right you are.
Well, I got to say, you three really gave us a good scare.
I see you three have made a Monster Barney costume.
Yup, the Barney suit was my idea.
And is that a Tinky Winky costume from Teletubbies?
Yes, this suit was my idea.
And I take it that last costume is a psycho version of Jacob Jingleheimer from Cocomelon?
Right you are, DW, and this suit was my idea.
Wow. I see that everything has gone so well. What about Brian, Emma, and everyone else? How are they doing?
We're right here, Mom.
I got the fake blood.
And I got the fake organs.
I see, kids, and you both did a wonderful job.
Of course, we didn't do this alone. We had a little help from our Aunt Julie here.
Julie, I am so grateful that you helped the kids with this, and I'm also glad that you didn't throw a tantrum over this for once.
Why, you're very welcome, sister-in-law, and I'm happy to improve my behavior just for the family.
What about Kelly and Miss Morgan? How are they doing?
Surprise!
Oh my goodness. Miss Morgan, your makeup looks absolutely festive.
Why, thank you, DW. I of course had a little help from Emma here.
Wait, that small Grim Reaper is Emma?
You bet your mortal soul I am.
Whoa, Emma, what happened to your voice? You sound a little spooky.
Oh, my bad. I guess I got a little carried away while practicing.
Surprise everybody.
Oh, I see. You were wearing the mask for your costume.
And, what is that device in your hand? Is that a voice modulator?
Yes, it is. My father gave this to me for Christmas, and I'm going to be using it for when I do my role as the Grim Reaper.
Nice. That is a perfect idea, Kelly. Well, we already have done our part. The cameras and special effects are all set up at Karen's house, and it seems all of you are done with your parts.
And yet we still have plenty of time left before tomorrow when we actually pull this prank. So, is there anything else you guys would like to do today?
Pizza party. Anyone?
Woohoo. That was the greatest day of my entire life, wasn't Larry?
I couldn't agree more, Orthur. It was hilarious how the bartender got involved in the fight back there. At least we got out of there before we got into real trouble.
And the best part is, we each not only had one glass of champagne, but the way we actually cheated, by drinking as much water each time Karen and Taryn had to go back to get another round.
Man, those two Karens are such suckers.
Speaking of which, we should probably get Karen and Taryn out of the car and into bed, since they're drunk.
Oh, you're right, they're the ones that also lost.
Come on, Karen and Taryn, let's get into the house now.
No. I don't want to go home, Mommy. Let me go right now.
Same here. Let me go this instant. I want to drink some more.
Hey, wait a minute. Where exactly did these surveillance cameras come from? I don't remember buying these from anywhere.
I was thinking the exact same thing, Orthur. Who could have put these cameras here?
Maybe somebody gave us these little hams for free, because they understand us.
Best things in life, they're free.
You know, I think these two drunkards have a point.
You may be right, Larry. These cameras could be a gift from someone who finally understands that we are the most important people in the universe.
This is awesome. Now we can monitor whatever trespasser comes onto our property, and even force them to leave.
Could this get any better?
Who's got the power now? Have no fear, world. The invincible Karen is here. Ha 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 ha.
All right, come on, let's get both of you to sleep right now.
Hey, what do you know, there's cameras inside the house too?
Can you give me a piggyback ride up to my room, Daddy?
No,